Let us hope we're alive. Watching the last one now. There we go. There we go. We're here. It has been 10 months. I didn't actually check when the last one was. Could have done. I'm guessing it was at some point in August of 2025. I think that makes sense. So, anyway, at that point in August 2025, I made a promise to nobody at all that I would make some long form videos, some video essays, some very long videos, scripted, going in depth, discussing things. And guess what? That never happened. As you know, that never bloody well happened. You know better than anyone. The 0 people currently watching, you know better than anyone. I left the previous stream from August 2025 fairly ambiguous. The phone's gone off, just put it away, as to what was really going on in my life at the time. I said it had kicked off, it was cooling down at the time. Frankly, it had already completely cooled down. I was just trying to move on from it. And no one died. I just watched it back 10 minutes ago. That's why I'm here. All of a sudden, nobody died. I realised I made it look like someone had died. No one died. But the way I refer to schooling should give you a hint. But I'm done with all that now. All that schooling malarkey. I'm a working man at the moment. Working man. And I mean, I suppose I came here just to clarify, because I realise no one's going to watch this. The previous stream was bad. I start playing fucking Roblox at one point. And I'm going to do that again tonight. No. Yeah. What do I say? That was pretty poor. And I would like the truth, if you want to be out there. If you're hopping on right now, you can stick around, but this is definitely supplementary to something that came out a very long time ago. That happened a very long time ago. Anyway, that happened in the world of education. It cooled down. I thought it would mean I would have a lot of time on my hands. It did not. I did, in fact, get to work on a Wallace and Gromit video. The poster is gone now. I do have this though. Gromit. But, yeah, the poster's gone. I got working on it. I did some research. I already knew a lot of it. There's that documentary, A Grand Night in the Story of Aardman. I've seen that multiple times. And I watched it again then, and I've probably watched it again since. I've got it on DVD. Well, it's on DVD with the rest of the Wallace and Gromit movies over there. in my DVD pile. It's not a pile, it's on a shelf. Anyway, what was I saying? I got to work on it. A lot of the information I already knew, as I say, the documentary and other things. YouTube videos. The sort of video I would have made. And there's nothing remarkably transformative to it, is what I'm getting at. Yeah. I had fun. I learnt a couple new tidbits, but ultimately what I did end up realising, very tragically, was that no, I do not have the time for that. I've got other things to do, got bigger fish to fry. I had some fun with it in my day 8 months ago. But I never bothered to even write anything down. I've got a lot of things I could and should write, but I left them for dead. I know it's tragic. And then I started doing other things. I'd already at that point taken up the gym quite consistently. Fucking cunt. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing stuff. This is for nobody but myself to have the peace of mind of, if one day when I'm gone, Popcorn Bucket Productions becomes a phenomenon, that I'm back is not the final piece of content. That would be poor show. Would be poor motherfucking show. So rather than I'm back, I've made a sphere and continuous lapse in my judgment. I wonder if that's still up. I know the Forest video's gone. I've looked. But I don't know if the apology video is there. Anyway, I don't have any ties to Logan Paul. I tried Prime once. It was absolute naff. Where am I going with this? I don't know. It's only been 8 minutes. Shall I leave? Fuck you off. Yeah. So you know what's going on. And I think the key lesson I've learned in my days as a content creator: don't make any promises. You know? Certainly not very boring, unimportant ones like, I promise I will make a video essay regarding Wallace and Gromit. Don't make that promise. Don't make that promise. Because it is utterly pointless. I've got 20p this time. I had Lego last time. I mean, I have Lego as well, but this is 20p. Even got a pound. And back there on the coffee table, there's a 50p. I know I'm rich. So yeah, I'll be doing more stuff later this year. On my own time, that is. There's stuff I know I'll be doing, which you won't see. Because that'd be weird. Weird as. The internet. Have. Full watch. Okay. See you on Sunday. Oh, I will. So I won't see you Sunday then, when I'll see you Monday.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah. I'll be here then, but yeah, I'll be in bed when you get back.
I'm not going to come disturb you like that. That's not me. See you on Monday. Got the family. I'm listening from going upstairs. I don't think she understands the whopping 0 people she's just spoken to. Anyway, what was I saying about? Yeah, don't promise that you're going to do something. No, I've already made that wise point. I'm not going to show you my personal life. Because I'm not. I am fucking not. I'm not going to do that. So, maybe I've got time. What is it? It's 10:31. I don't have to leave the house till 1 p.m. tomorrow. Let me break it down a bit better. I left the United Kingdom on 18th of May 2025 at about fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. We probably flew away. Went from Heathrow, London Heathrow, the only real London airport of all the London airports, in my mind anyway, to fly to JFK, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Yes, the F is Fitzgerald. Fun fact for you. International Airport. Which is in New York, Manhattan. I know, crazy. Spent some time there. Took a domestic flight to Tennessee. We spent some time in Nashville. Took another domestic flight to Texas, where we spent one night in Dallas. We had a struggle getting to Dallas. There's a hold up in the airport. Storm in Dallas, I think. We got there. But then they lost our suitcases, so slept in our clothes. I slept in my clothes. T-shirt. I don't need to get into that bit. You can figure that bit out for yourself, you pervs. Drove to Austin. Spent some time there. Austin was much nicer than Dallas. Dallas was a bit of shit. What we saw anyway. Got another domestic flight to Florida. Went to Universal Studios. It's very good. Drove again. It's Key Largo. Bit of a more chilled out on the beach holiday in a hotel vibe, that last bit. But during that last stretch, I got a notification on Discord, of all things, that from one of my friends, that the school we both currently attended, both nearing the end of our time at said school, was closing down. For him, the friend that messaged me, it was not a problem. He was the year above me. It was his final year. He would be free, and the school would be gone. For me, I had another year to go. So I went back. I did the life admin, which I mentioned in the last stream, for about 3 weeks, maybe. Then it shut down. It had been almost a month since it shut down when I did that stream. But as I said earlier, I think I reckon I'm still trying to get over it. Before. Then there's a load of problems regarding things and teachers and that not at the previous school, but a lot of the staff started their own school. School is the right word, yes. Well done, Harrison. Which some people went, some people I know attended, but I did not. And there was a falling out between certain staff members, so some of them weren't there. The two key ones that weren't there, I was fortunate enough to still get to chat with and do lessons with frequently. And still now on a more like, I'm dumb, but it's its own thing now, so I'd sort of show up like a guest star situation. It's all right. They all know me. I'd probably tap out if we ended up with a load of people that didn't know me. That'd be a bit weird. But everyone there knows me still. So, you know, I don't really know what that movement was. Yeah, that's chill. God, what else happened? Well, that's it, really. So that's the clarification of what went down in my year off from it all. Sounds like I went off grid. I didn't. Stayed on the grid. There's more people coming in here. The internet. Yeah. Okay. Be good. See you in the morning. They've all went to bed now. He shot at himself on the way out. At least it wasn't in the direction of the room, or within the room. That was a joy. Anyway, when was I? That's the catch up. So I did that stuff. I had a crack at the Wallace from doing the video. Nothing came of it. I mean, given the way I'm talking about, that would probably be really fucking boring. But you know what? Maybe one day. But as I said, no promises, because my lesson from YouTube is no promises. And as I was talking about the other content creation, I did a bit I was talking about in the last stream. I'm referring back to this, like people know I'm talking about. This happened near a year ago. I'm the only one that recently watched it, I think. I mean, there's no people here right now. These sorts of streams, I say these sorts of streams, I think this is like the 5th one ever, are intended for people who want to catch up. Anyway, I did my year. I might try the video eventually. The other content creation, that was it. I did that for a bit. I had other stuff going on for that final year and blah blah blah. So I stopped for a while. But, you know, that's from my dad's company, as I think I explained, who I'm working for in a different capacity now, once again. And I believe my assistance will be needed in the videos again. Well, it's been inferred, and it's been, I believe, suggested. If it's not, alright, I'll fuck off. But if it is, alright, I won't fuck off. I'll fucking stay. I'm not content brained anymore. Well, was I ever? Anyway, what's the burning question? I suppose is what am I going to do next? Well, fuck, I didn't think I was going to have a pause there. I'm actually really fucking sat here considering my life on a live stream now. Last August when I did this, I said my life is changing already and will begin changing again soon. And that's true. That was true then, I mean. And it's true again now. My life is changing rapidly now, but it's not settled. It will change again in September. And then it will be the next summer, and I'll probably come back and do another one of these. And it will be changing again. And then it will be the next summer. And who knows? Maybe I'll come back and do another one of these. And it will be uncertain then. I mean, the one before then is uncertain, but I know roughly the gist of it. Now, well, sorry, no, the last one, the 2 summers from now, I think, is truly uncertain. It's a new life I'm not familiar with, I suppose. I shouldn't be here dwelling on and considering all that. I should have probably thought through things I should and shouldn't bring up before I hopped on. Yep. But you know what? Maybe uncertainty is a good thing. What I can be fairly certain of, however, is this little YouTube number will be no permanent fixture in my life. Whether the account goes down eventually because it's been too long, or I can lose the email, that wouldn't surprise me. Or whether it's just something I keep coming back to every 10 months to do a stream to nobody and let you know what's going on in my life. Maybe it's something I'll come back to after 1 10-month period, and I realise, whoa, something's changed and this is good now, and I stay for a bit, and I maybe make something of it. But that's not a thought for now. The thought for now is the uncertainty of what's next, I suppose. But that's certainly my problem, isn't it? You don't need to dwell for me on what is to come in my life. No, you do not. But if you want to, feel free. What else? Went out and watched the England game this evening. Not even into football. Just a barbecue. And I thought, yeah, I'll have some of those meats and spicy seasonings. That's not gay. Primate's over now, but you know, I know some gay people. I have plenty of gay friends. If you want to be gay, that's your thing. Go for it, my son. You know, it's not my bag, baby. But that is definitely not some. There's things not to get into, and there's that. There's not. Let's not go there because someone will probably find a reason to be unhappy with me for either saying I'm not gay or saying oh that's gay or but be gay if you want. Just the world we live in. Nothing's perfect. Everything's finite. I'm not a philosopher. Don't listen to me. I'm a teenager on the internet. Don't fucking listen to me. Please, for the love of God, don't listen to me. Why have I become depressed? What's going on here, man? I've not talked very contently today. No. But I think for now, Popcorn Bucket Productions has run its course. It's done what I needed it to do. I enjoyed monthly movies to a point, but it became a thing of on the last day of the month I will release that video and I will cram it, get it out in the time window, and I'll be stressed and I'll rush it and it won't be good enough. And just frankly, I will always, unless I put the time I am not willing to put into it, I'll always have something else going on, which is more pressing. And they say like, oh yeah, being a YouTuber, big commitment, difficult, people don't make it. Man, they're right. I ain't gonna make it. I mean, I don't know that I ever wanted to make it, to be fair. I think I wanted to have fun, and then I thought, well, it could be a job, and then you think about, but how does it's gonna be a job? How does the income work? And you know, the brand deals and the views and your popularity and relevancy, and you know, do the brand deals and the views dry up one month, they're big the next, you know. It's uncertain. And if life is uncertain in the general way now, then maybe one day, maybe it's hopeful of me, but maybe one day I will get to a point where, in fact, it is certain in my everyday graft. Because, you know, I'm a fucking hard worker, apparently. But for now, I'm doing my own thing. You lot are your own people. The world is in fact your oyster. Do with your oyster what you will. It is not my place. If you do spot this after it happens and you stumble upon it and make it half an hour through this weird, fairly silent and or quiet stream, thank you, I guess. This has been the philosophy stream. Have I got any other philosophical points to make? No. Is the final verdict on that. And I've thought about it. No. Well, I guess what happens to our consciousness when we die is the big one. Are you religious? Do you believe in the old heaven and hell? No. But I don't really understand it. I've got the questions, but I ain't got an image to start answering questions, burning questions I have. It's not my bag. It's not my bag, baby. I'm dreadfully sorry for how dull this was, you bastards. Have a nice life. Maybe I will be back eventually. But you know, if you see a long old video essay come out at some point, I've probably done something right there, haven't I? The What Has Been Comment post is gone, and I said that's how far gone I am, how far removed I am from making a video essay. I still love them. They're still great. I don't know when we'll see them again. Just like I don't know when you'll see me again. This is by far the most insight I've ever given on anything, I suppose. But that's where I've been. I have been making my own life for a while. I'm doing other things now, and those things will change soon, and then we're doing the other things, and then those things will change. I won't stop changing for a long time, people. Maybe they never will. Maybe my life will be like as many before me, ever changing. And I mean, what I must acknowledge so far is that since I turned 11, my life has been a very peculiar one. I'm not going to explain why, because you don't need to know. But it has been. And shit, I'm dropping things here. It's fidgeting and I'm dropping them. And for some reason right now, I don't want to go. I like the idea of staying and having a chat. Also, I didn't plug in the microphone, so it's probably quite quiet. Shit, dropped it again. Well, I proved to myself I'm rather clumsy. So I will see you next Tuesday. Wait.